Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. How are you this morning? I hope all of you have a great day today. My name is Adisha. I want to tell you the story of the life of Sultan Syahrir. Sultan Syahrir was born in Padang Panjang, Sumatra on March 5, 1909. His father was Muhammad Rasad and his mother was Put Siti Rabi'ah. Sultan Syahrir was born into a wealthy family. His father was a prosecutor as well as an advisor to the Delhi Sultanate. So his family was able to send him to an elite school. Sultan Syahrir is a very active and intelligent person. Since his school days, he has started to be active in exciting organizing and activity. Sultan Syahrir continued his studies in the Netherlands at a law school at the University of Amsterdam, but he did not complete his education. He chose to return to Indonesia and be directly involved in the national movement. He entered politics an intellectual, revolutionary, and pioneer of Indonesian independence. Sultan Syahrir was the initiator of the founding of Young Indonesia or the National Youth Association on February 20, 1927. In 1931, Sultan Syahrir, together with Muhammad Hatta, formed the Indonesian National Party. In doing so, he was known to be active in various forums which caused him to be the target and caused him to be exiled with Muhammad Hatta and his leader. But it did not cause him to give up and retreat. During the Japanese occupation, Sultan Syahrir became an important figure in the independence of Indonesia. Sultan Syahrir became one of the leaders in preparation for Indonesian independence. He believed that Japan would soon lose to the Allies. This can be asked to reclaim the independence that has long been coveted by the Indonesian people. Sultan Syahrir urged Soekarno-Hatta to promote Indonesian independence on August 15, 1945. However, this proposal was rejected. Soekarno-Hatta would still establish the independence the PPKI had planned, namely on September 24, 1945. This caused the young people to be disappointed and anxious, so they kidnapped Sukarno and Hatta to Rengas Dengklok on August 16, 1945. In the end, independence was established on August 17, 1945. After declaring independence, Sukarno appointed Sultan Syahrir as the first Prime Minister of Indonesia. He became the youngest Prime Minister in the world at 36 years. During his time, he made three cabinet reshuffles, namely the cabinets of Syahrir I, Syahrir II, and Syahrir III. Beliau has consistently fought for Indonesian sovereignty through diplomatic channels in the international arena. After he was no longer Prime Minister in 1947, he continued to fight for Indonesian sovereignty in international forums when he became Indonesian representative in the United Nations with Agus Salim. When Indonesia continued to be attacked by the Dutch military aggression in 1947, Syahrir made a speech about Indonesia's sovereignty and the nation's struggle for independence. The diplomacy of the Republic of Indonesia then made the United Nations interfere in the Indonesian Dutch issue. which then urged the Windmile country to recognize Indonesian sovereignty. Sultan Syahrir was nicknamed the smiling diplomat. He was a very accomplished young diplomat. After he was no longer prime minister, he became ambassador and advisor to the president. Sultan Syahrir was close to President Sukarno. But in 1955, their relationship was strained. From 1962 to 1965, he was imprisoned without trial until he suffered from stroke.